Good morning. It is Sunday today, and I said I was going to start posting more, right? Like at least every day. Excuse my voice. I kind of woke up through the night, kind of not feeling my 100% self, but it'll be okay. But it's Sunday morning, and I didn't. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday I had counseling in the morning, and then I actually went to the store again, and I came home, and me and Leisha literally just chilled at the house. Her nephew came over um, for a little while, and they were in the living room hanging out. I think I told you that Leisha's auntie, so um, it's a story. Do I want to tell that story? Oh no. Okay, well I won't go in very big details, but Leisha was a surprise for myself and her dad. Like I said, her and Kay is 11 years apart, and her dad had children before her, and they actually grown children. So when Leisha was born, I think his one of his daughters had two children. She's in her 20s. His son had one son. One of his sons, well, his son had one son, and then his other daughter hadn't had a baby. She hadn't had her baby yet. So Leisha was an auntie before she was born. So she has nieces and nephews that are older than her, the same age as her, and a little bit, and then younger than her, right? So and her, one of her nephews they're really close. They're like this. So he's been surprised. Well, what he did is one day he just randomly rung the doorbell, and I was like, "Who is that?" Um, and he was like, "Hey." Anybody who know me knows that my family calls me Coco, and I was talking to him from the doorbell, and he was like, "Hey, Coco, I came to surprise Leisha." He surprised her, and that's been like a month maybe, and he's just been coming over to spend a little time with her or whatever. So he came over yesterday and did that, and they were out there having pizza, drinking drinks and stuff, and just talking. Um, and then her and we just kind of hung out, and I think she was making games on her laptop. She's into this making video games now on her laptop. So she was sitting and doing that, and I was watching a YouTube Christian couple. So yesterday wasn't nothing exciting was going on. She didn't want to go anywhere. We have been going somewhere like every Saturday, but she just wanted to hang out at home. And like I told you guys, I'm going to be traveling Monday. So I'll be gone from Monday to Friday. I'm excited about that, but I'm not excited about it at the same time. Because nobody wants to travel alone, but unfortunately, I don't have anyone to go with me. But we're gonna make the best of it, and it's good to get alone time. It's something I normally don't do. I don't like doing things on my own, as I've told you guys before. So I know it's just God putting me in those uncomfortable positions that I normally don't want to be in. So I'm here for it. I started packing yesterday. I thought Kay was going to be here to keep Benji, but everything is just mess with her schedule, with my schedule, with our schedule. It's just a mess. But that's neither here nor there. So basically, I guess I could kind of vlog today. I don't know. It might not be that. It might just be a talk with you guys. I really don't have much to talk about today. I just want to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because God did tell me to post yesterday morning to make a video, and I'm not gonna make any excuses about nothing. I don't even remember why I didn't. I cannot remember. I don't know if I just kind of wanted to lay around or whatever, because I know before my counseling session, I did just, it was very last minute when I got up to get ready and shower and do all that stuff. So I think it was just me just laying around doing nothing, but I'm laying around doing that now. And I was like, well, let me just pick up the camera. I am in the bed, but it's okay. Y'all, this is my massager, because my neck tends to hurt, like up in here, from the work that I do, like just sitting all day typing, so my neck be hurting. So it hasn't been hurting in a couple of weeks, but I just sat this right here from the last time it was hurting, because it was so bad. And there is no one to like massage me. Alicia has tried a couple of times. It got dark in here because I was watching a YouTube couple that I love to watch. Like I said, I love watching positive things, and it looks like they're in their bed. Yeah, they're in their bed. So it's dark now, so that's why the lighting changed drastically. But I sound horrible, guys. I don't know well, I do know what's going on. I have figured out that anytime I'm in my living room, my asthma flares up, and when I'm around Benji too much, my asthma flares up. So I've figured out that he's not that good for me. So I'm trying to rehome him. I hate to do it, but I have to get a different type of dog that doesn't shed as much. And I notice Leisha sneezes a lot now too. So, but he's really affected my asthma. So I mostly just hang out in the room. If I'm in the living room, I notice it kind of flares up my asthma. But yeah, today is Sunday. It's a church day, and my thing is I never want to miss church. And I know I can always do it online, all of that stuff, but I really I get a better connection with my spiritual beliefs when I'm actually there in the church house. And the church that I go to, once again, it's like a family, so it helps me stay grounded for my week. When I go there, I was talking yesterday, and I was just saying how I have to be very intentional about the relationship that I have with God. It's my most important relationship. So I have to literally wake up and do something, some type of worship music or whatnot. And at night, I have to listen at something. It has to be playing. Now, I am going to say this, and I don't know how some people may feel about this, but if I really just know I have to rest, I don't listen to one that will play all night, because when I'm hearing it, it tends to wake me up and alert me to things that I need to hear in the moment. And if I'm really tired, I just kind of want to rest all the way through. So maybe I'll listen to the because they have ones, if you type on your if you type in what you want, like you can type in if you just want it to be like 8 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour listen, or however long it can be. You can even put in all night, whatever you want to type in, and it'll just play. So if I'm feeling like I'll just put in an hour, because within an hour I will be asleep, and it'll just play for that hour, and then I'm able to rest throughout the night. But it's something that I really, really, really have to be intentional with. And what I love about Leisha is she literally holds me accountable for, like, Mama, you kind of not doing what God wants you to do. And I love that about her, because we're human and we slide off. And that's why I always say, people who say, oh, well, you act like you act like you all holy and this, that, and the other, and you walking with God, but you still be having an attitude. Yeah, I'm human. I'm still gonna get upset. Like, just because I have a closer relationship with God, don't mean you're not gonna make me mad. Don't mean I might not cuss. Don't mean I'm not human. I said I have a relationship with God, never said I was God, right? So that's the difference. And I think a lot of people get that confused. And it's so irritating when you're constantly explaining to someone that I didn't say I was perfect. I said my relationship with God was stronger. There's a difference. And a lot of times people say, if you say you're Christian, or if you say you're being trying to be more faithful to God, and you just happen to have an attitude, or you get upset about something, or you're just not having a good day, then all of a sudden now they want to throw up in your face about your beliefs, and it's not cool. Especially if you're someone who says you, at this point, quote unquote, love me, or want a relationship with me. Like, don't shoot me down, but I also want you to hold me accountable, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, like, how Leisha does it. For example, the 11-year-old, because that's what she is, 11. She's not like, Mama, you cussed and you say you a woman of God. You ain't no woman of God if you're cussing. Mama, you sign off track. I think you need to put on, or either she'll just put it on, she'll just put on some gospel music, or she'll type in something and just put it on, versus like trying to shoot me down, I guess that's what you would say. And I used to be somebody who would talk down, on people. So I get how it's hurtful when I'm not doing it. Like, when you stop doing stuff, you can really see the effect that it has on other people, because you're not doing it, right? And that's what people have to realize is, stop holding my past against me. Now, if I'm still doing the same things that was in my past, and it's not my past, it's still my current, that's the stuff you hold me accountable for, right? But if it's my past and I'm not repeating the behavior, don't hold it against me. And I think sometimes people do that, and it probably doesn't bother a lot of people, but it definitely bothers me. And I'm going to definitely choose who I allow in my space. Like, I just don't want the negative all the time, because I'm going to try my best not to bring the negative to people all the time. I don't want to be that person who's like, they're scared to talk to me, or people don't want to say anything, don't want to say anything to me. Or if they see me coming, they're like, oh, here she go. She always has something that she's complaining. Like, I don't want to be that person. Have I been that person? I probably have been that person before, but I don't want to be that person, and I don't want to be around people like that. I just don't. I don't want to be in their space. And I have that choice to say that I don't want to be around people who don't hold themselves accountable. Like, I don't want every issue that you have in your life to be because of what someone else done. Like, it's not fair to yourself. It's not fair to the people around you. We have to definitely hold ourselves accountable for our behaviors and not fault other people. Um, and that's really, really, really big. And that's what I had started working with the kids on. And when I say the kids, I mean Leisha and Elijah when he was here, is the choices that you make are based on you and not others, especially if you continue to have them in your life. When things happen outside of the home, like say you're at work or you're at school and you get into an altercation, you can't say, oh, that happened because this person did this, or he said this about me, so I hit him, or he hit me, so we started fighting. Yes, you should defend yourself, but we also know the correct way to defend ourselves. And if we don't, we need to take an anger management class, because we should not be quickly angered by anyone else's choices. Um, Even when you find out things about people that you don't like, or if someone did something to you and you found out about it and it's very hurtful, we have to conduct ourselves in a way that's godly. I found out something yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday morning, that was devastating for me, but I still conducted myself as a lady when I had the conversation with the person about what occurred. Like, and that's what and it was something that the old me would have been like, I'm telling you, you would have, I always say there's Coco. I used to say, I don't do it anymore, Coco and Camila. They would have got Coco out of me because I was so, like, it was something that was so devastating. But I conducted myself as a lady, um, as a woman that tries to apply my spiritual beliefs and all throughout my day in my life. So I was so proud of myself. And I was like, girl, look at you trying to act like you got some sense even when things get tough. So I'm just so happy for where I'm at. And yes, y'all, I'm literally in the bed. You guys have seen me in my bonnet. Y'all know this is our page. So you see me in my everyday. I just wanted to talk to y'all before I got up. Like, I got up, I did my hygiene because I didn't want to be on in a gown. So I did my hygiene, did all of that stuff, took my shower, brushed my teeth, did my face. Um, I didn't put my cream on though. I just cleaned my face, hydrated my face and stuff, but I didn't put my cream on and stuff yet. Which I don't know why I didn't, because, okay, well, that's neither here nor there, but yeah. But I just jumped on to tell you guys that, and I don't know if I'm gonna merge other videos, if I'm going to vlog today, or if I'm just talking to you guys for a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not going to cook today only because I have to travel tomorrow. I was going to, if my mom didn't come to church, I was going to take Leisha to her house after church. But she let me know yesterday that she didn't want to go today. She wanted to go tomorrow. She wanted to stay home. So she's going to stay here, and we'll probably just pick up something because I cleaned. Well, my kitchen really don't be dirty. Like, it's like I said, if I cook, it really doesn't be dirty. So I was finna say I cleaned my kitchen yesterday, but I just had a skillet in there that needed to soak from when we had burgers. I had made burgers on Thursday, and the skillet was still soaking. It had been soaking Friday, and I washed it yesterday. But that was it, and I just kind of wiped everything down really good and put stuff away. And we mopped yesterday as well. I normally mop on Saturdays or Sundays, so we mopped yesterday as well. And I did my laundry on Friday because with me working from home, y'all, oh my goodness, it's crazy because I don't even have to wash for myself nothing but once a month. So it's a drastic difference when you're working from home versus working from home. Because um, since August, this is my second time washing clothes. My basket don't, because I let my basket literally fill up because I'm not really getting dressed. It's just like church stuff. And here I haven't been like, yeah, but I haven't had a lot of clothes. So I think I just watched, not 2 times. I think I watched 3 times, like since August, September. Yeah. And that's it. And then just doing my linen, like of course that's done every week or every 2 weeks, depending on how I'm feeling. But like I'm the only one that's really laying here in the bed most of the time. So I've been doing that like every 2 weeks, washing my linen and my blankets and stuff, switching them out. But I have this new comforter that I want to put on the bed, but I don't think I'm going to put it on my bed because I just don't care. But I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna be traveling. Oh my gosh, by myself. But they actually gave me a really nice rental car because when we travel, the company gets us. They pay for a rental car, and I normally just get a crossover vehicle, especially if I have someone traveling with me. A crossover or an SUV is what I get. So, of course, I put in for my crossover as I always do. And when I got there, I got it on Friday. My mom came and picked me up. Thank you again, Mom, for coming because she was literally not feeling her best. But it was crazy, y'all, because when we went to the rental car place, so I went there. Well, my mom drove me. Well, I drove. My mom came and took me, but I drove because she doesn't. Anybody who knows my mom, she really doesn't like lip work driving on the freeway. And but the place is like right by me, like 5 minutes away. But I drove or whatever, and I go in. My mom stayed in the car, and y'all just pray for my mother because she's been having a lot of and I don't think I've even talked about it on here, but like a lot of like health issues and stuff that's been stopping her from being as mobile as she's used to being. So just pray for her and keep her lifted up in spirit, and just I just ask for prayers for my mom. And I do thank her for coming on Friday because she's hurting a lot, and she came and she took me to get the rental car. So I really do appreciate her for that. And I just appreciate her support when it comes to helping out when she needs to help out. I appreciate her doing the work to grow as a person. And I don't know why I'm so emotional lately. I mean, I do know why, but I just appreciate the growth that my mom is doing, how she's came so far and who she used to be like over these last couple of months. And I just appreciate her doing the work. I appreciate her for acknowledging that she sees the work that I have done. And it's great when you can watch people like you, and people can do a transformation together. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And like I said, I'm just seeing it with not just me, but my girls, with my mom. Like the transformation is beautiful how we've all been God's children, but now we're walking more in faith, like we're actually applying Him to our life intentionally. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love when my oldest daughter's like, yeah, I was praying for my friend, because this is recent for her, right? It's been maybe a month or so where she's just been in this, I'm praying for such and such, right? Mama, can you pray for me? She's been asking me to do that for a few months now. Just pray for her, even though she didn't know exactly where she was going with everything. But I'm just here for the growth of everyone that is making the changes, that is trying. And it's not just them. I do see changes in other people as well, that in my life, and I'm just grateful for it. I'm just grateful for it, but we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, I just, y'all know I just kind of be all over the place with my conversations, but we got there to the car rental place, and I go in, and I'm thinking I'm going to go, and it's gonna be crazy. And I'm like, literally, it's 1:30. I'm busy day because it's Friday. I have a lot of work to do, this, that, and the other. So I'm like, I know I'm gonna be in here for at least an hour. So I go in, there's literally nobody there, except for it's a lady in there, an older lady, and it's a guy standing next to her, and nobody else in there already being helped, and it's another man at the register. So of course he say, hey, how you doing? How may I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I gotta rent a car, blah blah blah, need to be for 1:30, blah blah blah, and all of that. And then I see the lady that's standing over there with the man, and it's an older lady, and it's like an older lady about my mom's age. And then I'm not looking at them, so I don't see facial features or nothing, but I see that it's a man that's about my age, and then it's a lady that's about my mom's age. Because of course I'm thinking that's mom and the son, and I don't care. But I noticed the lady kind of just looks over and kind of stares at me a little bit, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking she's just listening at maybe what I'm saying to the guy. And then the guy that's with the mom, he walks up close up on me, and he puts his arm around me, and he's like, hey. I'm like, what? And I look up, it's my cousin. And I'm like, oh, hey. And he was like, I just told, he was like, I was standing over, and this is why the lady looked at me like she did, because he said, I told her, he said, watch, I'm just going to go over there and give that lady a hug. Watch, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go give her a hug. And that's what he did. He came over and he just gave me, he was like, and she ain't going to get mad. And she's looking like, me, but not go over there to that lady and hug her. She going to go off on you. So now I know that's why she was looking at me like that. But he came over, he gave me a hug, saw who it was, got excited, and it was funny. So I was saying that to just say I saw my cousin. It was crazy. But yeah, but they gave me a really nice rental car. So when the guy was like, I took him out there to see my mom or whatever, because it's my cousins on my mom's side. We were all talking, and he told me, came out and told me my car was ready. I go out there, and he was like, yeah. He was like, I put you in something really nice. I wanted to put you in something nice. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking it's just a nice little crossover. So he walks me over there, and guys, it's like Dodge Durango 2024. So it's really nice. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Thank you. But then in my head, I'm like, I don't like driving big vehicles, but I'm here for the blessing, charging me for a crossover, and I get to be in this. Okay, great. I'm here for it. So that's that. So I'm, I'm in this. I'll get to travel in this nice vehicle. That's a blessing. So today my schedule, of course, is first off is church. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the rental truck, so I won't have to do it tomorrow when I head on the road. It'll already be filled up. And then I have to go to church, and then I'm gonna have to go to the beauty supply store because I need some more spray for my hair. And I want to get another edge brush too. And then I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm just going to come back home and try to get myself mentally prepared for tomorrow, because my schedule tomorrow is we have a PD day. I said PDO day, which is, I was about to say PTO, which is what I need to be taking as personal time off. But it's PD day, which is professional development day. As you guys know, at my job, I'm a program trainer, so I can't get on the road early like I would want to, so because I have to be available if there's any technical issues with like trainings and making sure that everything is flowing the way that it needs to. So I won't be able to travel until after I make sure everything is squared away. So I will be starting to travel like in the afternoon or whatever. So and the schedule for work while I'm out there is like crazy. And as you guys know, that my very, 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 very close friend is my best friend. Like, she's my best friend. Of course, I'm always gonna say not Hannah, but she's my best friend now. She lives in the town that's actually close to the town that we're going to be in. We're going to be in Corpus Christi, and she is close to that town. So, but even if she wasn't, I work with her, so we kind of get to spend time together in person. And this time we really have to take pictures. We didn't the last time, so I've never posted her or anything. But when I'm going to like try to get some footage in, a little bit of footage while I'm there, just a little bit, but it's really not going to be anything interesting that's going on, because my schedule when I get there is literally going to be from 8 o'clock to 8 in the evening. That's my schedule, because we're doing a big job fair. So, and they're doing it from 10 to 8, but I have NEO, which is my orientation that I have to do for new hires that come aboard, and I do have new hires. So I have to do that in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I'll be available to help them from the afternoon to 8 o'clock when everything wraps up, right? So, yeah. So I will be very busy, so we won't have time to do a whole lot of nothing. I literally, normally I pack stuff, so if I want to go out and sit and have dinner, I have no intentions of that. Like, I literally just packed work clothes, sleep clothes. I think I packed one pair of shoes that could go with everything that I'm wearing. And normally I pack like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes. I thought I was going to have 2 suitcases. I literally just had that one sitting over there. So because of the way the schedule is, I'm not going to have time to do nothing at all. Like, it's literally a work trip. Like, it's not a work trip where you can squeeze in anything for real. So, yeah, so I'm doing that. And I don't even know what time it is right now, but I do know that I have to figure out what I'm going to wear to church. I don't even know what I'm wearing today. I did already do all my hygiene stuff, so I don't have to worry about that, but I haven't did my hair. So I have to do my hair, but I'm going to go ahead and get out the bed, make up the bed, or whatnot. And I don't know if I'm going to make up the bed. I might go ahead and wash my linen because yesterday or today would have been the day that I did that. And I don't know if I want to do it now or just wait until I get back and do it. So I'm debating on that, or I could go ahead and do it tonight when I get back and then just kind of have it going. I'm not going to be doing anything tonight or today. Just kind of relaxing and getting my mental state together for my long travels that I'm going to do alone. Me and God. So I think I'm going to make me a little playlist, travel playlist tonight. And I already said I was going to talk to y'all a couple of times, like jump on with y'all, make a couple of videos. I'll probably brainstorm some topics that I want to talk about with you guys while I'm traveling, just so I'm not just sitting in the car, because 6 to 7 hours is a long drive for me. I've never drove that far by myself, and I'm kind of passenger princess shit. So if I'm driving longer than 30 minutes, like that's a long time for me. And I literally don't want to make any stops. I just want to do a straight shot. I was able to do it like straight there, straight back when we did the 3 hours. The last time when me and Kay did our travel out of town, we stopped. But me, my mama, and Leisha, when we did it, we just did a straight shot. So I'm hoping I can do a straight shot when it's just me by myself. So my intentions is to not overly drink water like I normally do. Like I make it my business in the morning to at least drink 5 bottles of water. I'm definitely not going to do that tomorrow. I'm probably just going to put 2 bottles of water in the car with me and make sure I'm really hydrated today. So tomorrow I'll be okay. Put 2 bottles of water in there with me and just try to just go. But guys, I'll pick you guys back up, I guess, when we get into the car and head to church. It's Sunday. It's my favorite day of the week. So I'll talk to you guys when we head to church. If not, I forgot to pick y'all up, or maybe me and Leisha was just doing our own thing, vibing. Normally I do, if I don't make Bible study, they do it on Zoom, and I'll listen to Bible study on my way to church, or I'll listen at my gospel music on the way to church. But I'll try, if I remember, to pick you guys up, okay? See you later.